So many people are unhappy, but nobody knows how to make yourself happy. Hello, this is Momoyo. Today I would like to talk about happiness. I've been living in UK, right? And I've been running Japanese YouTube channel for Japanese people. So for non-Japanese friends, I don't say what I do for living, because when I say I'm healer, I'm a psychic, I'm a spiritual master, they're not gonna leave me alone. I wouldn't have my private life. When I started YouTube channel, I said to everybody, all my friends, I started, please watch. When they start watching it, they realize, oh, Momoyo knows how to make me happier. They just keep contacting me, can you teach me more and more? But this is what I do for living, right? I just can't do it for private life. That much people are looking for the answer. I think this world is going other direction. So many people having mental illness, mental issue, still don't talk about how to be happy. The answer is people really forgot to listen your spirit. Spirit is you, but you forgot. You don't know how to connect to spirit, how to listen spirit voice. The key is the education system. That's what I think. I have two daughters, and one of my daughter is 16. So she's tried to get into university and she's really studying. And I think it's a good thing. I wouldn't stop that. But when I'm looking at her, the education system, I have so much questions. School teaches them the reality is only outside. When you study hard, you see the score and you see the result. So when you have a good result, you can go best university and you have a best life. Everyone knows that. That's not true. I see so many clients that they are very elite, that went to Harvard University, Oxford, Cambridge. They're coming to me. I'm unhappy. But still, school is teaching you should get best score, best education. That's the way you can make money and you can be happier. So I go with my daughter, Open University Day. My daughter's spirit knew already which university is going. So my daughter, she just needs to listen what her spirit is saying. The answer is already there. Your spirit knows answer. But nobody teach how to listen spirit and how the spirit works. I need to tell you what spirit is. Spirit lives past, present, future at the same time. So the present spirit knows future, but our mind is living past, present, future. So living one way. But when you focus what spirit is really saying, you always should have answer. One of my psychic ability is that when I touch people's, I can really feel their spirit. Most of the people's spirit is like almost dying. So I can activate the spirit. People start noticing spirit voice. Most of the people are using brain for mind. Mind is for dealing outside of the world. It's very important to become academic. You need to put a lot of information, memorizing to pass the test and all those things. But that's important to live. But people start living just that. That's the problem. Mind is supposed to be useful for spirit. What spirit knows what life they will have. And therefore, you can use mind to create that world, to create that life. People start living only in their head, only their mind. They forgot the most important parts of you, which is actually you, spirit. So I can activate spirit. And people call me, oh, you're gifted. My grandma is medium. So when I said about it, people even said to me, you're just born to be like that. You're so special kind of family blood that you have. Maybe yes, but then look at the academic kids. Their parents are also academics. Therefore, they're very good at it, maths or memorizing, all those things. And some kids are very sporty. They're very good at sport. They were born to have a good physical ability, right? It could be the psychic ability is the same. But for me, people don't spend enough time to listen to your inner voice compared to how much you study, how much you spend the time for passing the exams, how much you spend time for meditation or listening to your voice. So listening to your real voice can train as well. But to be honest, you have to train. The beginning, it will be really, really, really difficult. When I train all my followers, all my audience, that people who come to my seminar, when I teach them, they said, I don't hear anything what you're saying. I think, Momoyo, you have just the talent. And people get upset that the voice is theirs, but they can't hear. That's why they had to go to Medium, they had to go to me, or they had to go some card reading, whatever, because they can't hear their own voice, right? So that, of course, you're not gonna be happy because you can't connect to yourself. I would say you can meditate, or you can even try to listen to your own gut. Start with that. You don't really do crazy stuff. You don't need to go to mountainside to meditation camp and things. That's big thing. But listening to your own voice is the daily thing. But if you don't do that, it's like kids that's maths exercise. Like my daughter used to go to Kumon. I don't know if you guys know Kumon. It's like on and on and on. They do maths and English, practice non-stop when you do that. So they start answering quicker. Same thing. You can train psychic ability. Because I've been doing this work for a long time, okay, my ability gets stronger and stronger. It's like a building muscle. It's just this world. Nobody really pay attention. This is the most important things to do. That's why people are so unhappy, because they're disconnected with yourself, right? Disconnected from you. How can you be happy if you don't know who you are? And I was born very psychic and then this. So when I was small, let's say my grandma said tissue, I would like to have a tissue. I'll give her a tissue. And she said, like, how do you know I wanted to have tissue? And I said, because you asked me. And she said, no, I didn't. I could not really recognize its actual voice or the voice in their head. I could hear equally. That's why people call me psychic. But I don't know really, is that psychic, or I could just equally hear it in their mind, what they're thinking or what they're saying. Most difficult parts was what they're thinking and what they're saying. It's not the same. That time as a child, I was confused. And then I stopped listening people's mind because it confused me a lot. So kind of suppressed. And I became not myself. So I stopped listening my spirit. I only focus my mind. That's the way I had eating disorder, I think. So I became really, really unhappy. And I even forgot how I was living myself when I was small, until I remember who we really are. Until I remember my spirit. I had eating disorder for more than 10 years. It was really dark. So I know that why people are so unhappy, even though they have a best car, best job, best house, it look like perfect families, they're unhappy. They always judge other people. I can see they're not truly happy. They're not satisfied, fulfilled. It's because you're disconnected with yourself. Listen to your own voice. It might be difficult at the beginning. What is your own voice? What's the different my mind voice? Or what's different my spirit voice? At the beginning it might be confusing, but you have to keep trying. You have your spirit voice. You have to focus. Nobody taught you. That's why it might feel difficult at the beginning. But then the more you practice, the more clearly you can hear. Oh, this is my spirit voice. This is my mind voice. Let's say when I make a new friend, I knew before they're coming, I will like them or not. My body tells me if I like the person, I have like a really warm feeling and my heart's really open and relaxing. You know, sometime in this world, not nice people out there. When they're coming, I can really feel it. My heart grows, feel cold, tense. Okay, I'm not really looking forward. You don't need to even listen to your spirit Your body start telling you. Why? Because your spirit and body start becoming friends. The most happiest person is mind, body, spirit, right? Those three. But I wouldn't say you should do that from the beginning. The mind is the hardest part, so you can leave it later. First, you should connect your spirit and body. Later on, mind will come together. You will surprise with your ability. You will start knowing future. You will heal yourself. Because when I activate spirit, the body itself starts spinning. What are they doing? They're healing themselves. I don't do that. I just need to activate people's spirit. They start healing their inner child, trauma. People call this magic, but that's not. Spirit has the ability. The more you think, the spirit will surprise you. That's the way only you can be truly happy. I hope you enjoyed this episode.